And we're underway with the Championship of America 4x800m relay. Union Catholic and Edwin Allen each coming in at 9:13, Corey. This is a stacked field, only 21 seconds separating the first from the 12th qualifier.
Yeah, in the prelim, in the initial round yesterday, Union Catholic got a little bit of a one-up on Edwin Allen in the first section, even though Edwin Allen came in with the faster seat time. So maybe a little bit of jousting in the early goings, but we'll see if that lives up to the billing again today.
Just perfect conditions, a little bit blustery, but temp-wise, everything is great here at Franklin Field as we're back on the Championship of America trail, giving away those wheels on Friday afternoon.
And I suspect this race, it will be very tactical until the very end. You know, Edwin Allen and Union Catholic really working off one another throughout those legs.
So right now, Homewood Tech out front with Edwin Allen right behind him. Those two teams from Jamaica. And it's not just in the sprint events where they have been dominant this weekend and flexing their muscles.
You know, Cuthbertson actually was another team. Right now they're in 4th place behind Stella Kermes's open leg. I mean, they impressed, I think, in their first effort yesterday, too. They went 9:19.75 and really entered into the conversation, I think, if they have a strong showing here. They've broken 9 minutes before as a team.
So the team from North Carolina also in the mix as we're getting ready to set up for the first exchange. Again, Edwin Allen still in the lead and go.
Oh.
2 runners go down. One trip, the other right behind him. That looked like that possibly was Cherokee.
Cherokee was in that mix. The
one still on the track is that Homewood Tech?
That's Edwin Allen and Union Catholic and Cuthbertson right now, 1, 2, 3.
But the runner still on the track, I believe that is Homewood Tech. And bringing medical assistance out and through the zone. Right now, 2:18 on the clock, so a quick opening leg.
Hate to see it of those two teams. Opens the door for 3 of the leaders, though.
And it still loosened things up as the medical personnel are helping that athlete off the far turn in the closed end of the stadium. And unfortunately not much movement from her as, again, Edwin Allen is taking this opportunity to really break things open. And that was basically right in the middle of the pack, it appeared, that that contact happened. And again, 2 runners went down to the surface, and Cherokee's #1 runner able to regain her footing and continue with the race.
Right. And now it's a 2-team race at the front. Union Catholic's going to look to keep in contact with Edwin Allen here.
So 1,200 and 3:16. Sorry, Corey.
Here comes Union Catholic.
So it is a 2-team race, about 25 meters of open track between Union Catholic in the #2 position and Cuthbertson from North Carolina. So much drama today. The 4x1 handoffs were not the most efficient exchange of the baton, and now with this contact and one team out of contention in the Championship of America High School Girls 4x8 relay.
Sometimes you will see that in big meets. It's certainly a pressure-filled environment, and obviously when you're running in a pack, sometimes it can get a ton of traffic. But right now, it is a war between Edwin Allen and Union Catholic here as Edwin tries to extend whatever is left of her legs in the final moments here of the second leg.
Leanna Lewis scheduled to be on the #2 leg for Edwin Allen. They had a 2:12 opening carry. It looks like about a 2:18 coming up for the second leg at the midpoint in 4:30.
Cuthbertson about 40 to 50 meters back, hands off to Alyssa Prezano. Look to maybe make up a little bit of time here on the leaders.
Looking a little deeper into the field again, Edwin Allen right on 4:30 on the button. Union Catholic a second and 1/10 back. Then Cuthbertson, Pencrest, and Cherokee. And Morgantown now in the number 6 position. They were 13 seconds back after 1,600 meters.
That was a fantastic carry by Edwin Allen in the second leg here. 2:12 extended a 2-second lead on Union Catholic's athlete, toe-to-toe there. So it kind of built a little bit of a lead, but we'll see what can happen in the final stages.
61 and change the opening lap there. So they're not messing around on the third leg. To go out that hard, and the runner that normally is maybe your weaker of the foursome.
Yeah, kind of bridging the gap. I think your third runner, you're trying to put them in a good position, protect them a little bit. You have some runners maybe to begin the 4x8, and obviously a very fast close. But right now I think in the 800, the way you typically strategize this, you have to go out hard. You have to really build what you can from that first lap.
Yeah, one of the old catchphrases that's really used a lot, you have to get out. There is no doubt about the 800, whether it's in the flat open 800 or in the relay event. And this field has stretched itself out almost a half lap between our leader, Edwin Allen, and the 8th place team currently, 11th place team in this 12-team field.
It just goes to show the swath and the depth of talent here, how far even the best team from the second best team is.
Just under 2:12 on the third leg.
Catholic's third runner struggling.
Down.
Cuthbertson now in second place, handing off to Charlotte Bell, right around 6:40.53. Peyton Hollis with the carry now for Union Catholic to finish things off.
So can Union Catholic recover from the lost time, as again their number 2 runner coming in about 30 meters from the finish, tripped, went down, obviously legs very heavy, but this is a runaway now for Edwin Allen, and who knows with what's happened already if something the track could jump up and catch them as well.
Yeah, that's about a 100-meter gap right now between Edwin Allen and Cuthbertson. She just took a look around her shoulder. Edwin Allen's won this race before. They're looking to really put down a statement race here in the 4x800.
And Union Catholic has already recovered some of that lost distance to the number 2 team, Cuthbertson, and they're pulling up alongside of them as we hit the start-finish line going into the last lap of this high school girls 4x800 Championship of America race presented by Toyota.
The race for second actually is becoming compelling between Bell and Hollis as they're just stride for stride with one another.
And you mentioned Peyton Hollis. How much does she have left in the tank? Because she used a lot in that opening 400 to get themselves back in the battle for the number 2 spot. But the legs so far for Edwin Allen opened with a 2:12, then just under 2:18, then a sub 2:12 third carry. And we'll get their final number as the finishing tape has been drawn across the track here at Franklin Field. Coming to the line, the final 50 meters. Edwin Allen has been all alone. They will go sub 9 in the 4x8 for the Championship of America victory. Second place, Cuthbertson will hold on. The North Carolina school finishing second. The winning time for Edwin Allen, 8:54.58. Union Catholic, a courageous effort to come up and finish third.
Edwin Allen, their 9th title in the 4x800 in their history. Cuthbertson improving 2 seconds from their season best already of a 9:06. Going to 9:04.
So the initial contact that really threw this race completely up in the air. Homewood Tech tripped. You couldn't tell initially whether it was on her own feet or got clipped from behind by the runner from Cherokee, but they both go down. And Cherokee, also hats off to them after they had their runner go to the surface. And now Union Catholic's runner going down just from fatigue in the final 20 meters, able to get to her feet. And they were in the second place at the time. but Cherokee rallied for fourth. So the two teams, Union Catholic and Cherokee, that were involved in incidents with the runners going down to the surface, able to recover and finish third and fourth.
Anything can happen in a big race like this. Championship of America presented by Toyota here at the Penn Relays.
Corey, just a last comment. You surprised at all that Edwin Allen was able to go from 9:13 to 8:54 in the final?
No, because they've run 8:53 previously on the season. That's right around type for Edwin Allen.
All right, up next on the track, the high school girls 4x100 Northeast race. As was
for Edwin Allen, what did it feel like to be out there and compete for Jamaica today?
Well, I feel nice, and since it will be our 60th anniversary for Jamaica, I feel like it's something that we had to do to make it very special.
So this was a very special moment for you. What was it like to watch the rest of your legs do their part and bring home this Penn Relays championship title?
Well, I think that's great because honestly, I just came out here and wish that everybody came and did their part because it's a teamwork.
Awesome, I love it. Congratulations. Corey and Phil, back to you.
Thanks, Olivia. Appreciate it. And again, the championship interview with Edwin Allen, the